everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Melody and this is Sew and Sew with Mel. Today I wanted to do a quick video. About a month ago, or a little over a month, my husband and I had the chance to travel across the pond overseas. We're in the USA. And one of the places we were able to visit was London. And I have really wanted to, for several years, be able to go to Liberty of London and look at their fabrics. And so this was the perfect chance. So I thought I'd share those with you today. First of all, while we were there, they're having an exhibit up on the 4th floor that kind of explains the history of Liberty and the fabrics. It was super interesting, just an absolute delight, and my husband even enjoyed it. So I wanted to share, I made some purchases, just 3. I really kind of going over there set myself a limit because I would come back with all the fabrics if I did not. So I set myself a limit of 2 tonalons and 1 silk. As hard as it was, I did stick to that. I really kind of thought of cheating a little bit and coming back and ordering some more, but I said no. I wanted it to be special, and so hopefully now if I ever go back, I will do the same again. I'm really drawn to their very Art Nouveau, Art Deco type styles. And that's kind of what informed my purchases. But I'm gonna start with the tonalons, and excuse it's kind of like a boxing with Beyond the Pink Door. It's the paper, but they kind of individually wrapped the purchases, folded them and wrapped them in this paper, and so that was really nice. Flying back, I didn't have to worry about them kind of mingling with the rest of everything in my suitcase. So first 2, and I'm gonna read a little bit about them from my iPad, so excuse me if I'm looking down a little bit. I'm also gonna have to put my glasses on for just a minute. So this first one, y'all, oh my gosh, so gorgeous. Let's see if I can kind of undo a little bit of this so you can get the full picture. Can you see this? It feels amazing, of course, like all their Tonalon does. And this one is called Prospect. Do I have it upside down? I do. Hold on, it's upside down. It's called Prospect Road, and I know it's one of their more famous prints, but y'all check out these colors. These are absolutely colors in my palette. Okay, so it's called Prospect Road. And you'll see kind of next. It says, it is an archival classic based on Liberty design from 1968, a revival of traditional Art Nouveau landscape prints. It features subtly arranged clusters of trees in a dreamy jewel tone setting. I have no idea what I would make with this. I did get 2.5 meters, and because of the print and the repeat, you know, obviously I would want to show that off as much as possible with, you know, minimal cut lines. I'm really looking for some suggestions and inspiration, so please feel free to comment with any of that. And it's 2.5 meters, so keep that in mind when you're making suggestions. And then this is, let me get to the other one. This is another one of their favorite ones. This is the other Tonalon that I purchased, called Ianthe, and I hope I'm saying that right. This one also has a very strong directional and repeat. So I don't know if the colors are gonna show up as good as they do in person. It is kind of dark here today, so I mean, the colors are just gorgeous. It's kind of these blues, a dark blue, a light blue, some pink, a little kind of gold. And it just, I mean, it really does just feel amazing. So, Ianthe, it says, it's considered to be Liberty's most iconic Art Nouveau design. It was originally created as a wallpaper layout by French artist R. Beauclerk in 1902. It was reworked for Liberty by the Haywood Studio in 1967 and has appeared in a multitude of different designs and styles ever since. So I don't know if you can kind of see it a little bit more in the light right here. Also interesting, it said that Ianthe is Greek for purple or violet flowers, suggesting that the flowers in the design may have originally been drawn from violets. So interesting. I love all the history behind it, and that was one of the really neat things about that exhibition up on the top floor. So anyway, so those were the two Tana lawns that I got, and this, I'm assuming this is kind of like almost like a stripe. So also not sure what I want to do with this, but if you think of anything, leave it in the comments. That would be great. So the third purchase was the silk. Excuse the rustling, like I said. This is also based on their famous Ianthe, but this was called Nouveau Ianthe. Let's see if I can get this out. Now, check this out, guys. Oh my goodness. Is this gorgeous or what? It's very kind of a tone on tone teal color. I don't know if that's kind of coming across. The Tana lawns, I had gotten 2.5 meters. This, I purchased 5.5 meters because, I mean, I'm just seeing a dress. I don't know about you, but I just feel like this is screaming wedding guest dress. Just, I don't know. Anything's gonna be amazing in it. Now, I have no idea when I will try to sew anything with this. I have never worked with silk yet. I will probably be scared to death to work with silk, but I'm just so excited to have it. I don't know, maybe this time next year I will feel more confident. Send good vibes this way. But if you have any great dress pattern suggestions specifically for silk, also let me know, leave that in the comments. I would be very interested. I need all the time in the world to dream about this silk dress and me making it properly. But a little bit about the design before I forget. It says the Nouveau Ianthe is a monochromatic tonal version of Liberty's famous Art Nouveau icon Ianthe. Originally created as a wallpaper, it's the same kind of information by French artist René Beauclerk around 1902 and was reworked in 1967. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought you would be excited. I mean, I know we're all fabric people, right? I have been busy sewing this week. I'm not sharing my makes with you just yet because I'm waiting for some buttons of all things to finish it off, but I made a cord set and I'm very excited to share it with you. It came out just like I wanted. In fact, I'm really sad I did not have it on that trip overseas, but I have it now. that will probably be my next video. I'll do a pattern review on the patterns that I use to make it. On the cutting table this week is going to be the fabric from my last Think Pink subscription box. I think that was number 42. I'm making a dress, so stay tuned for that. Coming with the buttons is going to be some more fabrics which actually I haven't ordered fabrics in a little while. It's doubly exciting. Some fabrics from Style Maker Fabrics here in the US, and I'm waiting for that to come in, and the things that I ordered are going to be kind of shoring up the rest of the plans that I have for fall and winter sewing. So I will also be doing a video on that in the future. I love, love, love the planning part of what I'm gonna make. So, and I can't wait to share that with you guys too. It's gonna be some real beautiful fabrics, and I think some interesting fabrics. So before I say goodbye, I want to take a minute to just say how grateful I am for this YouTube sewing community. Last week, and I'm going to read this in front of me so that I don't forget their names or say it improperly. I had a person message me through YouTube, so beautiful, and said she was going to recommend my channel to a few people, and she did. And then these channels, people that have sewing channels, mentioned my channel and their sewing videos, and all of a sudden I got just kind of a slew of subscribers, which is amazing and wonderful. But even more amazing than that was comments. And I know that may sound a little strange, but I live in what I like to call a garment sewing desert. I only know one other person that garment sews, and she's kind of been my mentor, but the other people that I know that sew are quilters, or some are just kind of craft sewers. And I am just in love with garment sewing and have nobody to talk to about it. And so I was so excited when I was getting comments on my videos, because it was kind of like, yes, I have somebody to talk to about sewing garments. Those people that mentioned me on my channel were Running Sew and Sew, Sew Carol 66, and Claro Bobbins. And I cannot thank you guys enough, truly from the bottom of my heart. It makes me so happy to be able to, even though it's messages, kind of just have conversations about sewing, because you're saving my poor husband from having to listen to me talk about it. And you're just kind of filling me up here. Thank you, I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you're new here and not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you like the video, give it a like. It'll help other people find my channel. And as always, if you have any comments or questions, like I just said, I love to talk about sewing, so please leave them down below and I'd be happy to answer them. Y'all have a great week, and I hope you get some good sewing in. Bye.